What's up guys, this is Dennis with Luke Zion Jewelry. Thank you so much for tuning in today. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about 3 different diamond cut rope chains, and that's going to be the 3mm diamond cut, the 4.5mm diamond cut, and the 5.5mm diamond cut rope chain. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright guys, like always, I like to mention that these chains are solid sterling silver 925. They are made in Italy, made in Italia. Alright guys, and one of the reasons I wanted to make this video is because these 3 rope chains are the most popular rope chains on the website. And another reason is because a lot of you guys are asking, can you compare the 3mm rope chain, the 4.5, the 5.5? Should I go with the 3mm? Should I go with the 4.5? And so guys, I'm just going to share with you guys a few details on these 3 chains, these 3mm. Alright guys, so first things first is the 3mm is super popular. When it comes to the jewelry marketplace, it doesn't matter what store you might go to. If you're shopping for gold, you're shopping for silver, you're shopping for stainless steel, the 3mm is just super popular in the marketplace. And so guys, the 3mm is just a standard. It's a must-have in your jewelry chain collection. I started off with the 3mm diamond cut rope chain and I loved it. I love it because it's just simple, it's subtle, it's clean, it's nothing too outrageous, and it's small. I would now consider it a very small, subtle chain. Right? If you would have talked to me a few years ago, the 3mm was just perfect. I'm not going to go anything higher than the 3mm because it's just going to seem a little bit goofy to me. But now I'm going to tell you that I grew out of the 3mm and I jumped into the 4.5 and the 5.5. And the reason I say that as well is because it was true for me and it has been true for many of you guys. I have seen many of you guys upgrade from the 3mm to the 4.5 and to the 5.5, and you guys are sending emails, you guys are leaving reviews and comments, and I actually like to receive those emails because some of you guys were a little bit religious when it came to, oh, I don't want to get something bigger. But eventually throughout months or even a year or so, you guys came back, you purchased something bigger, and I received the email and you guys were glad that you did. Alright, so let's move on to the 4.5mm. Guys, this is another must-have in your jewelry chain collection. Guys, if you own a 3mm, take a leap of faith, jump into the 4.5. You won't regret it. It might be a little bit big for you because you're not used to it. You have to remember, you're not used to it, you're not accustomed to it, and you don't want to get out of your comfort zone, which is typical, which is normal. But when you jump into the 4.5, you hold it in hand, you've been wearing it for a few months, you're gonna grow into it and you're going to love it. For example, a few years ago, if you would have asked me, do you wear the 5.5? Is it too big? Is it too large? I would tell you the truth and I would say that the 5.5 was a big chain. Things change and you begin to grow into the millimeter. You begin to like something a little bit more bigger. Obviously, there's a limit. Some of you guys will never wear an 8mm or a 10mm or a 12mm rope chain because that's just too big. It's too massive. Too much gram weight on the neck, but you can kind of stretch it little by little. Like I said earlier, if you're jumping from a 22-inch to a 24-inch, it's doable, right? You're not going to jump from a 22-inch all the way to a 28-inch or a 30-inch. It's just enormous. It's a huge jump. And it goes the same thing for the millimeter. You can jump from a 3mm to a 4.5 and then eventually to a 5.5mm rope chain. All right, guys, let's go ahead and put on these 3 chains here. And so I got the 3mm at 20 inches, the 4.5mm at 22 inches, and the 5.5mm at 24 inches. And honestly guys, these 3 chains are super popular on the website. They're highly attractive, not only because of the chain design, but because of how subtle they will look on you. Well guys, that's it for this video. I basically wanted to give you guys some visuals on how these 3 chains look like side by side. The 3mm, the 4.5, and the 5.5. Super highly attractive chains. They're highly sought after on LukeZionJewelry.com. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Send me an email. I'd love to chat with you guys. And like always, leave a comment below. Put the fire emoji in the comments below, just letting me know that you watched this video all the way to the end. And thank you guys for writing the YouTube algorithm with me. Put the wave emoji in the comments below as well, just letting me know that you watched the video all the way to the end. Much love, respect, and I'll see you guys in the next video.